On June 19th, we celebrate Juneteenth, originally referred to as Freedom Day. It started in 1865, and it is a wonderful day to celebrate, but it's also really sad that when it started in 1865 in Galveston, Texas, it was actually 2.5 years after slaves were freed before they were notified. Between May 31st and June 1st of 1921, another atrocity happened in the Greenwood district of Tulsa, Oklahoma. In this area, also referred to as Black Wall Street, it was a thriving African-American community with businesses, families, community centers, churches, but all because one African-American man was accused of assaulting a white woman. In a period of about 48 hours, hundreds of African-American men, women, and children were burned to death in their homes, shot to death on the streets, and killed. On May 25th, 2020, George Floyd was murdered by 4 Minneapolis police officers. June 19th is a moment to celebrate. And as I heard someone say earlier today, this is also our and collective individual moment with history, appointment with history. This is our opportunity to say we're going to do things differently this time. And I hope when our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren read in history later on about how we handled these times, that perhaps finally we didn't have another Greenwood, and we didn't have another 2.5 years after slavery was abolished before we chose to acknowledge freedom. Let's not just protest for a week or two after George Floyd was murdered. Let's not just put out a few social media posts. Let's change things this time. Let's make this time different, because it needs to be different. On June 30th at 7 p.m., YWCA Minneapolis, along with YWCA St. Paul and YWCAs across Minnesota, we will be hosting a candlelight vigil in honor and reflection of all of the lives that have been lost to racism. More information about this will be posted on our website and on our social media pages. I hope that you will join us, and I hope that all of us can make individual and collective commitments to move forward and to make a change. Happy Juneteenth.